did her thing for being pregnant. Don't get me
Right.
wrong. But hey, Cuzzo. But I just feel like I wanted a show. You know what I'm saying? And I know how good of a performer she is. So that's the only thing that kind of was like, she could have waited. She could have passed the torch to somebody and came next year. You know what I'm saying? Because she is a really good performer. She puts on a really good show.
Yes.
So that's why I could tell when some people were like, oh, she sucks, or whatever. But I love her music. So to me, I was like, okay, it was cool. It's cool. But I don't understand the whole conspiracy thing. I don't know.
Exactly. So you guys, let's get into a video so you can kind of know what we're talking about.
Okay.
We're going to get into a video and so you guys can see.
Okay. Video so we can see what we're talking about.
Jasmine, it's so funny. She could have sang Mary Had a Little Lamb.
And I would have still jammed. I know, I would have still jammed out. I wouldn't have cared.
I wouldn't have cared. And she hasn't performed in like 6 years. I don't
Has it
even
been
care
that long?
She's pregnant.
Has it been that long?
Years. She's been focusing on her Fenty line.
Oh, so I love her makeup. Like the only thing. So I mean, I don't want to turn this into a makeup conversation, but I love her
about
makeup.
Rihanna. It doesn't matter.
And I was like, I love her makeup. I love her makeup line.
Mm-hmm.
I just the whole thing with I don't know. So okay, do you understand what people are talking about as far as like her being a part of the Illuminati? Like, do you know much about it or not?
I mean, I've heard a lot about it, but I don't believe that.
Okay, you don't believe that.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I'm like I don't know about her per se. I'm on the fence about the whole, it may very well be a club, whatever.
Right.
There are things that they do. Like, I don't agree wearing upside down crosses. She showed up to the Super Bowl show in an upside down, it said "Control Minds" is what the cross said. And it was upside down. Did you see that?
I didn't notice that. Mm-mm.
I guess so. That's what someone I was watching through the videos or whatever, and she had showed up in a black shirt, and it said "Control Minds," but it was an upside down cross. That I don't agree with at all. Love Rihanna. Just because I love her doesn't mean I'm going to agree with everything she does. Right.
Right.
That I agree with. As far as her doing the triangle. Like, really? It doesn't really, I'm not going to go buy, I'm not going to go buy something. She didn't hypnotize me. Like, I don't even know what the meaning is, her representing something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the triangle means. So I can't sit here and say, oh yeah, she's a part of a cult and that's what she's doing.
Right.
There was very trying. Hey, Karma. Hey, Gabriella. There was like, I'm not going to say it wasn't there because it was.
Right.
I was like, why are people running? It looked like her dancers were wearing hazmat suits. Why? Why are we wearing hazmat suits to be backup dancers? Did you notice that?
I didn't care, girl. I was just happy to see Rihanna. They could have been wearing trash bags for all I cared, girl.
I love it. I love it. They could have been on fire and you'd have been like, oh, that's cool.
Where's Rihanna?
Right. That's cool. I just want to hear it. So, Riri said, right? Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, why are they dressed like that? I mean, that was the one thing that I noticed right off, wasn't the fact that she was in red. I saw the baby bump. I was like, okay.
I mean, I thought it was, I thought it was like a fashion statement. Some fashion now is kind of weird. So that's just what I thought it was.
It could have been. I mean, I know it's like a big
like how some Kanye type like fashion. I don't know.
No, could have been like it's like the Weeknd. They said it's the Weeknd. It's her. It's
right.
Is it? I always say his name wrong, but Little Uzi. Is that how you say it? Little Uzi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Little Uzi.
Whatever that little guy's name is.
Cute, all proper.
Come on. Lil Uzi, I don't know.
Little Uzi.
Yeah, whatever his name is, like they're saying like they're putting a bunch of like satanic stuff in their music, which I've never heard anything satanic with Rihanna other than the fact that she just stood up there and read.
Right.
I never knew, like, I mean, red's my favorite color, and don't practice being a Satanist or whatever you want to call it.
My color too.
You know, like, what the heck?
Hello.
So,
Okay, you guys, the first video is ready, girl.
Let's go.
Let's get into it.
I like that. I don't know. I like her. I don't want her
Me
to
too.
be like, I don't want her to be a part of the Illuminati. I like her.
I love Rihanna.
Oh, me too.
So what you sipping on tonight, girl?
Oh, the same thing I always sip on, my margarita. My trusty old margarita.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I had gone between the one that I really, really like, which is the one I'm drinking, and I don't know, I don't say it right, but it's Cazadores, and it's a spicy margarita.
Mm.
It's so good. It just, I don't know. I'd go between the two. Like a couple episodes ago, I had the Cazadores one. It was pretty good. Like, I don't know. I like the margaritas in a can. They're convenient.
Girl, me too. Girl, there was a summer where I was just like strawberry out.
Yeah.
That's probably how I gained all that weight. When I first moved here, I was just strawberry, and I was like, ooh.
This one is, I think it's like, so it's like, I think it's gluten free.
Oh.
Look, I'm trying to find the benefits. Let me find them. Other than that, I don't know. Hold on. I had two. I only drink two though, because if I have any more than two, I won't be able to talk on this show. You'll kick me off.
Never.
And that's a tonight. That's a good night.
Never. It'll be entertainment, girl.
You know, two's good for me. You know, by the end of the show, I finished like my second one.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know what it was, because I used to be a super big vodka girl. Mm-hmm. It was vodka, and all of a sudden I'm just like all about tequila.
Yeah, I can do clear liquor, but like, yeah, I don't do that. That dark liquor it makes me feel really drained the next day.
Does it really?
Because my daughter bought some dark liquor, and it was Valentine's Day, and she was like, "Oh, Mom, you want to have a shot?" And it's like, whatever. She had it, and it was just like I was so drained the next day. But when I have vodka or Ciroc or something like that, I can get up and move around like I need to the next day.
Well, for me, dark liquor, I'm like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So I just steer clear of dark liquor.
Yeah.
Learn my lesson.
It really gets you in your feelings. I'm like, oh no, I don't like this one.
I don't know how people like, I'll tell you stories. So I was so this is telling my age, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. That's okay. So when Hypnotic and Hennessy came out, and
girl, that was my drink. What are you talking about?
No,
every Friday, my girls would come over. We would drink that.
No, girl. Okay, so I tried it. Right? I'm like, okay. Oh, Incredible Hulk. It sounds great. No, girl. I turned into the damn Incredible Hulk. Okay. No.
Really?
Tore up my whole apartment. The next morning, I woke up. I said, "What happened in here?
How much did you drink?"
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
So I just steer clear. I used to drink like, girl, back in the day, I was a drinker. I drank every day. I would drink Parmesan, E&J, And I just never, it wasn't like, I don't know. As soon as I like turned to vodka, that was it. Like that was my drink.
See, those drinks that are like, and that could be people like someone's initials. I steer clear of those. Okay, because those.
They were cheap. I mean, hey, it was
but that was when I had the E&J.
I lived next to a military base, so we would go on base and get the liquor for free. Like not free, but sometimes. But it was you have to pay tax. So we go get that, and then girl, that was messed up. It was crazy. Those were crazy days, crazy times, crazy days. No more dark liquor for me.
Okay.
No, ma'am. I do have you ever had the red Bacardi?
No, I haven't.
It's really good. So I had it. They were like having years ago when I went to Mardi Gras. They had a Bacardi contest, and I got in this Bacardi contest. And they were giving everybody a bottle of red Bacardi. And so they gave me, and I don't know what, it was like delicious. So good. And then I could never find it. I don't know if it was like a special just for that Mardi Gras or whatever. And then I was driving down the freeway the other day, and I see a big old bottle of like a sign with red Bacardi, but it says spiced. So I don't know if it's the same one, but it was good. It was so good. Like it didn't even taste like liquor. So good.
Wow. Well, you guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the tribe.
Yes. And then when we have after hours, if you guys want to say anything about Rihanna, what we're talking about, please hit that link and come join our conversation. I know my cousin said something. She said, and they were saying that Rihanna is not getting paid for her performance at the Super Bowl this year. And I don't know how true that is. But that's just what I heard. If you're not getting paid, then why?
Hi, Maria. I can see the comments. I like when I can see the comments. Hi, Karma. I don't have both my phones set up, so I couldn't see everything.
Oh, gotcha. I got you, girl. Don't worry. She said, try Maestro. If I say it wrong, sorry.
Double best tequila ever.
I will definitely. Maestro Double Best Tequila.
Definitely.
I will definitely try that.
Hey, Gabriella.
Oh, Riri said, ha, ha, ha.
Ha, ha.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too. Yeah, I don't know.
Was the ones. Okay. Oh my gosh.
That's not.
Oh, I'm not a spot taker no more. Don't forget to become a member. Okay. It's not expensive. And if you want to get the exclusive and the behind the scenes footage of more things to come, you're going to be missing out on all the tea if you do not become a member.
Content. So. We have some good content coming.
Yes.
So you guys will be missing out.
And I do have to do.
Love her. Man.
Oh my gosh, it's the pink outfit for me. Like
her dancers looked exactly the same. They looked like they were hazmat suits then too. I don't know. Maybe it's her thing. She wants her dancers to look. It's probably because she wants her dancers to look all the same.
Yes, we like to match.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like little. You know what they remind me of? Little minions.
Little minions.
Little minions. I don't know. It could just be me. Let's see. Karma says not a drinker, but love tequila. Yeah, tequila is very smooth if you find the right one, and you don't have to get like super expensive tequila either. So.
Oh, you guys, I wanted to shout out to the Darios, my friend Heather and Chad. They are getting married tomorrow, and I just wanted to congratulate them. They're having a wedding tomorrow. I'm so excited for them.
Oh, yay. How exciting. Love is
I'm so excited for them.
That's awesome. Minion 5. I know, right? I don't know. It was just something I thought. I popped in my head, and I just said it. So you said Rihanna's a Pisces? I never knew that.
Yes, honey. February 20th.
Oh, she's a February Pisces. They're different than March Pisces.
It don't matter. She a Pisces. You know what? A lot of Pisces are different because I have a friend, her birthday isn't too far from mine, and like she all over the place. Like I'm like, do not tell nobody you a Pisces. Please don't.
Is her birthday like towards my birthday?
When is yours?
On the 17th.
Oh, hers is the 16th.
That's probably why. It's probably why, because I tend to do that.
Well, you're goal driven. You're goal driven. Like,
oh, gotcha.
She's a nurse. She don't go to work. Like, she's a nurse. She doesn't go to work. Like, she just doesn't like have drive. You know what I mean?
Cool.
But everybody's different.
That's not me. I thought you meant like I could talk about 50 different things all at one time.
Oh, girl, I could do the same thing.
Oh, let's see. So she's 1988, February 20th. Is it 28th or 20th?
February 20th.
Oh my girl, my eyes are bad. Sorry.
It's okay. Another. What's this?
You know what what I heard someone else had brought up because I was
Rihanna after the Super Bowl.
What did it say?
Yes, and she's a #1 earning female in the game right now. She's a billionaire. Yeah.
But that's not all because of music, though.
Of course not, but it don't matter.
Yeah.
She's a boss.
She is a boss, yes. No, I was having like this conversation.
Don't come for my Riri, Jasmine, okay?
No, I'm not coming for her.
Okay, don't do it, girl. Don't do it.
I was just saying it wasn't for music. I was saying,
don't do it.
Just saying. But no, I was having a conversation and someone had said, and I was like, people are so ignorant. I don't know. But someone had said, oh, I think Rihanna only got famous because of the thing that happened with Chris Brown. And I was just like, you have to hold your tongue to like ignorant people. And I was just like, no, that's not why she's famous. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't even. Why even bring that? Like, that has nothing to do with what we just, or what y'all saw, what y'all saw at the Super Bowl.
People always saying some dumb shit. Like, always. I
was like, that had nothing. She would have been famous and successful regardless of negative that happened.
Oh, Gabriella became a member. You go, girl. Woo! Okay, girl.
Get it, girl.
Yes.
This girl is on fire.
Okay, that part. Go, Gabby.
I know, right? Go. Is it Gabby? Does she like to be called Gabby?
No, but that's my nickname for her.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, why then? I don't know if you knew. She said yay.
I thought it was cute. She's pretty. I thought that was cute.
I know, right?
Strong shout out to Gabby. Yo, strong shout out. Yes. Thank you. Yes.
She says, I like how you guys did it better.
Huh?
She said, I like how you guys did it better. LOL.
Aw.
That's cool, Gabby. She says Gabby or Abby. Oh, so
people
you're
call me.
You're
See what I'm saying? Girl,
you know you on point, girl. On point.
Yay,
so,
remember. Yes.
When I was like, and I didn't understand, like, they were like, oh, like, the people I was around were saying, oh, her thing was trash and blah, blah, blah. She wasn't a good performer. What? And I was just like, when I saw it tonight, I was like, what are they talking about? She did a good job for her circumstances.
Okay. I liked it. That's all that matters.
I know. I was like, I liked her music. I like Rihanna. So it's like, why would I sit there and be like, I don't know. People are weirdos who have their own agenda or think certain things. And I'm just like, I can't even.
Oh, well.
I cannot.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho. So congratulations to Rihanna for being pregnant for the second time. I heard her and A$AP Rocky are getting married. Did you hear that?
I'm not surprised. I love them together.
I know, right?
I love them together.
Hey, Nyla.
Hey, Nyla. What's up,
Super Bowl 57 marks the first time in history that a woman has performed the halftime show pregnant. Rihanna, who was performing for the first time in 7 years and gave birth to her son 9 months ago, debuted her second baby bump on the world's biggest stage. She fearlessly stood 60 feet above the field, suspended with her dancers in Savage X Fenty costumes. Ahead of the show, Rihanna said, "Trying to cram 17 years of work into 13 minutes was the hardest part. But the 12-song medley left the world in awe. And watching A$AP Rocky support Rihanna was everything. We didn't get a new album, but we did get the most amazing news. Congratulations, Rihanna."
Yes.
So I didn't know that they were still together. The last I had heard before this whole situation was that he had cheated on her or something. Did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I heard that.
I didn't
So
hear
then
about that.
when I heard she was pregnant, I was like, oh, and I was like, is she pregnant by him? I was like, or is there someone new? And then
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know. I could be wrong and could be.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could be right. You totally could be, but I didn't hear about that.
Okay, he didn't cheat. Okay, that was a lie. Yeah, I knew I heard something.
Okay.
I love A$AP Rocky too. I thought he was so cute. Girl, Rihanna.
I thought it was so cute when I saw them do the Q&A for the GQ magazine, and he was talking about how he uses her products on his skin, and she was so loving that, like the Fenty skincare. I thought that was so cute. He's like so into her. He's so in tune with her. That's one thing I noticed about him.
Really?
He pays attention to.
I need to see that because I haven't seen them interact together.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. And I'll send it to you.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen that. I like him before he ever got with Rihanna. I liked him, and then love her. So them together, I was like, oh, cool. That coconut love. Oh, it says PA stunt. Nyla said it was a PA stunt, or Gabby said it was a PA stunt. Sorry. Okay.
So how was your week, girl?
It was good. I have really no complaints. Like, things have been going pretty good over here. I just was super tired. Like, my middle, she went to Disneyland today, and so we had to be at the school at 3:00 in the morning, standing out in the freezing cold because it's part of their 5th grade situation. Like, my oldest, she did the same thing where they get
like a little field trip.
Right. That's their trip for graduating.
Away from here too. Mm-hmm.
I know. So she's there now, but standing out at 3:00 in the day all morning in the freezing cold, I was like,
"Girl, you weren't sitting in your car with the heater on?"
I sat in the car until we had to go line up. Like, you have to check your kid in. So we were standing out there, and then we walked her to the bus, and then I was like, "Okay, you good?"
Okay, because Mama cold.
You good? You need. She was like, "Bye." I'm like, "All right, girl. See you later." So, but she's having a good time, so it's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then my other one, she got invited to a basketball sleepover, and then she's got a basketball game tomorrow she got invited to. So she's living her best. I can't complain.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, I had a busy week. I had to get things ready for my daughter and my grandson to come here. My daughter, she's, looking at places and stuff, but getting everything situated. It was a crazy week at work. I work with a lot of women, so it's like.
How many women do you work with?
Too many. 1, 2, 4, and 2 of them are like. Yeah.
You said,
They bring their shit to work. Does that make sense?
Oh man.
Yeah, it's one of those. So
I know sometimes you can't help it if you're really going through something.
Every day though, damn, girl, bye. Yeah, every day.
I don't know. Well, maybe you just.
It's too much. It's too much.
Your positivity helps them out.
I try.
Oh yeah, we did that.
Music just makes you want to dance.
I know.
So cute. I'm happy for her. Like the fact that she's able to thrive after 7 years not performing.
Hello.
That's crazy. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I did like her and Drake together though. I'm just saying.
It was too soft for her.
Probably.
You know we can't be with nobody soft. Mm-mm.
That's true.
Get someone else to do it.
I hear ya. I hear ya.
Mm-mm.
I'm with ya. What do y'all think?
I mean, it was.
I know. In the comments, were you A$AP Rocky or Drake? Which one were you? Let me know.
It has been officially confirmed that Rihanna is pregnant.
Hold on. Get another video.
It has been officially confirmed that Rihanna is pregnant. A representative for Rihanna has confirmed that she is in fact pregnant with her second child with A$AP Rocky. And for those of you wondering, she gave birth to her first child in May of 2022, making him 9 months old now. Rihanna agreed to perform in the Super Bowl halftime when she was 3 months postpartum. Congratulations to Rihanna. I cannot wait to see more pregnancy outfits. Such an iconic way to do this. But I do stand by my original statement. You absolutely do have to wait until somebody officially confirms that they're pregnant.
I thought they already did that.
Yeah.
I thought it was already confirmed.
It was.
But look, Gabby and Karma say A$AP. See, yeah. Totally right. Totally right. I'm working on my accents.
Oh my gosh.
It was funny because I had went out like prospecting, business to business. And I was joking around, like as I was walking, I didn't notice that like someone was like crouched down. And so I was like, why are you stepping in front of me? And like, I was just joking. And the person like turned around and said, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Oh my gosh.
That was pretty funny. Riri said her rubbing her belly was confirmed. When did she rub her belly?
Oh,
why did she? Okay, did you see the video where I didn't catch it in the performance, but it looked like she rubbed her crotch and then smelled it. Did you see that?
I didn't see her smell it, but I saw her pat it. She said,
was,
I got that good. That's what she was saying.
Like, girl. Okay.
I ain't mad at you, girl.
Girl.
I got that good too. Let me stop. I ain't even drinking alcohol and I'm lit.
That's good. Let's see. Everybody agrees with you. Well, I mean, not that I didn't agree with you because I like A$AP Rocky, like I said, but everybody agrees that it should be A$AP, not Drake.
Yeah.
Not Drake. Let's see.
And I love me some Drake, but he's just, I don't think they're compatible. I think it was fun while it lasted. He was fun for her during that time in her life, but
yeah, for
the rest of her life type thing,
You know who I really like Drake with, like low key? Nicki Minaj. I don't know if they really ever had a thing, but I like their energy together. They just, I don't know what it like, because he is so, like, she's so hard and he's so soft, they like go well together.
Yeah.
That could just be me being over analytical.
I thought they were cute. I thought they were cute.
They're cute together. Like they may never really been together, but I thought they were cute together.
Yeah, they looked good together.
Let's see. Drake's got too many women. I mean, hey. I can't argue that. He's Drake.
Yeah.
Well, not that, I mean, I wouldn't be one of them women, but you know.
I mean, he's fine. He ain't bad or nice.
I like Houston, Atlanta, Vegas Drake. That's the Drake I like. I don't like the now Drake.
Yeah.
There's different Drakes. That's the Drake I like.
Yeah.
The one that was with Successful with Trey Songz. That's the Drake I like.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said, Maria said she would eat him alive. Nikki would eat him alive. And he needs someone that
and spit him out. Yeah.
Exactly. He needs that. Gabby said, Drake seems like he fakes trying to be dominant. Yeah. It doesn't work for him. It doesn't. But I mean, it's whatever. Whatever works, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
A$AP Rocky proposed to Rihanna in a way that I don't think anybody else has. Welcome back to the pop culture / tea side of TikTok. It's King Asante, and let's talk about it. A$AP dropped a new music video and song called DMB. Rihanna was in this music video. They looked really good together. In the clip that I just showed you, A$AP proposed to Rihanna. Did you catch it? As he's smiling, you can read the gold off his teeth that asks, "Will you marry me?" And Rihanna also shows off her teeth and her gold that says, "I do." I think that's so iconic. You know what would be more iconic? Imagine an A$AP featuring Rihanna song. Now that shit would slap. Congrats to both A$AP and Rihanna.
The now Drake looks gangster. Carver says the now Drake looks gangster. That was dope how they did the marriage proposal in the teeth.
Yeah, I'm like looking in the camera because
I would have never caught that. My blind ass. I would have never caught that at all.
Yeah.
Look, Carver says back in the day Drake was a player with the soft side. I think that's why I liked it back then. And then Riri says iconic. Oh, Cuzzo said Drake nickname should be Red Hot because he puts that shit on everything. I can't even.
Okay.
That's awesome. No, but that was.
I like how he got a little yoked up though. Put a little size on him. I like that.
That's cool.
Because he was skinny.
Yeah, he was. As he got older, I guess he got bigger as he got older, and then he got. I don't like the beard. I'm not a beard. That full beard, I'm not.
Let me tell you. I used to not be into beards, but I have dated a couple of people like who take care of their beard and don't have it all dry and shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm changing my perspective on it.
Interesting.
If you keep it trimmed and nice and all that.
I don't know what it is. But it
has to suit you. It has to fit you though. Just to have a beard, that's just not. But you got to make it
you have to, I don't know, but I think maybe because I've heard too many stories about men that don't take care of themselves. And that a man with a goatee all day. Love them.
Oh yeah, that's sexy for sure.
But
yeah.
A full beard, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I made me a man that I'm like, wow, he looks really good.
Yeah.
But haven't seen him yet. So
I've seen a couple.
You seen a couple?
I've seen two that look good with beards.
Really? Yeah.
And take care of them.
I don't. Well, they got all that oil and stuff now for men.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Let's see. The beard. I think she meant the beards make him grown and gangster. I love the beard on my king. So she likes men with beards as well.
Who said that?
Karma, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Karma said that. I don't know what it I don't know. And maybe when I get to that point, I'll be like, I may change my mind. Y'all.
Right.
I changed my mind. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not now. Let's see. Is there another video?
Yeah. Has A$AP yet said, babe, let me 2 minutes. Let me just.
Oh, that's what you would do, huh? You one of those.
Babe.
You one of those.
Has he played yet?
He was one of my biggest supporters in making the decision to do the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was like,
Gotta do it.
You got this. You could do this.
I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
I love the team that you two have become for one another and for your family.
I do too. It's amazing to have a friendship be the center of our entire family, and I really love it. It's fun.
That's awesome. That's cool that they're super partners. I like that. I didn't know that about them. That's awesome.
I love that.
That she found, I don't know, just in real life. You know what I'm saying? They look like they love each other in real life, not just for show. Some people, when you see that are in entertainment and they're together, you're like, are they really, you question, are they really together to be together, or are they just for show? They look like they're truly together because they love each other. That's awesome.
Definitely.
Oh, I think Riri said they've been friends for years. Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That's probably why they vibe so well off of each other.
Well, that's what she was saying. Like, it's an amazing. I could kind of hear it because the music, but I heard her say something about like it's amazing to have a relationship that's built off of a friendship first. So,
yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I'm happy for them. That's cool. She looks happy. Like she looks at peace. I don't know, it's like a different look for her. It's not.
Yeah,
she's not trying to be sexy. She's not trying to be. She's just happy.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Nyla said the best kind. Oh, because of the friends in the relationship. I think you have to be friends with your. If you want the person to be long term, there definitely has to be a friendship. That shit is not going to last.
Yeah,
no, not going to last at all. Where's my? I was looking for something. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I think that a lot of people don't look at their partner as their best friend. Like they have all these other people in their lives that are their friend or labeled as their best friend. But you have to really remember, if all these people go away and you're left with that person, that has to be your best friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that has to be your person or it's not going to work.
Right.
Not going to work. Let's see. Riri said, I tell all my girls when they choose, make sure you work on a friendship first and always put your friendship first.
Definitely.
That's amazing. That is awesome.
But also, I don't know, it's kind of like a catch-22 for me because it's like when you've been friends with someone for so long, you kind of like, because I years ago, I was in a relationship with someone I've been friends with since like 9th grade. And it's like, you're like, oh, well, it's my friend. So like, we were friends first. So then like, kind of like letting shit slide because he was my friend first type shit. It kind of almost ruined the friendship. It took us years to be friends again.
I never dated a friend. It never worked for me. Like I became friends and like my, who I'm with now is like my best friend because we're together. It's like we're in a situation where we learned about each other. We're best friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, parents, we're together. We're best friends. But I was never like it. I had a couple friends that I thought were cute. You know what I'm saying? When I was dating, and I was like, oh, he's like really cute. But I was somehow friend zoned. He was friend zoned. And then years later, oh, well, I really liked you. And I'm like, why? Like, you never said nothing.
Right.
Like, it just never worked for me. I never like hooked up with a friend like that.
Well, my daughter and her fiance, they've been friends since 5th grade.
Oh, really?
And they're both 25. Yeah. So.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy. We've known him forever, but yeah, they're really, they are just alike now. Yeah.
That's awesome. Like, hey, it can be for, it just wasn't, it didn't happen for me.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either, girl. It definitely didn't, but.
I lost something. Sorry. I was like, I'm looking for something. Like, I had something and now it's gone. My bad. Sorry. Riri said, you can always make your friend your lover, but not make that lover back to your friend. That's interesting. So you can make your friend your lover, but never back to your friend.
I guess it depends on how the friendship started.
Yeah, like depends on the situation.
And like, and what happened for you guys to break up.
Also, ladies, you guys were talking about Drake's body, and I have something on Drake's body. If you
Ooh, yes.
Let's see
Drop that video. Hey.
If Drake was a bodybuilder, I think he'd actually have some great potential. Now, I know he's worked out before, but you can see in the picture to the left here that he's got some calves, got some legs, got some chest built up. I'm not sure if he didn't pay attention to his arms and his shoulders, but not too much going on there. Now, the only thing is we need him to lean out a bit to see if he actually has, a small waist and a good V-taper. But something tells me, he gets in a little bit of extra cardio at nighttime each night, if you know what I'm saying.
I guess he was looking too, huh? He's like the V shape.
I don't know how comfortable I feel about a man talking about it, but hey, I mean, whatever works.
He broke it down though.
He's like, he gets cardio every night.
I'm looking for the V, like.
You know who got the V?
Yeah, sorry about that. That was a little weird. I'm sorry.
No, it was cool. It was cool.
It's okay. It's okay. No, you know who has the V? Like that's had the V for years is Trey Songz.
That's too skinny. You know what? Trey Songz has a sexy ass back. Like I can't. I know it sounds weird, but I took my daughter to a concert. He was on stage and he was standing with his back towards us. I was like, oh my God.
He's beautiful. Like, just
his body is
say anything. Look, if I sound awful for this, I'm sorry. I don't want him to say anything. I would just want to look at him. Like, please don't talk. He's the type of person you don't want to talk because then it'll ruin everything.
Exactly.
Just I had a crush on Trey Songz for years. But then I just stand there. Like, don't say nothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's sexy for sure.
Plastic Surgery Secrets 70. We're going to talk about Drake and his abs. And in 2019, he got called out for possibly getting high-definition liposuction of his abdominal area. We all love Drake, Champagne Poppy, making it happen. But how do you go from this photo to this photo? Well, you could do that with working out and so forth, but there's some subtle things going on in this photo that might suggest he's had actually liposuction done. You see there's a little extra weird rippling that's going on those abs that's not exactly natural. Also, the chest contour doesn't match the rest of the abdominal contour. So it tells me that he has a little bit of glandular tissue left in the chest that should have been removed with a gynecoplastia procedure in addition to the liposuction. Furthermore, if you check out that bulge on the bicep over there, that doesn't look 100% natural and it doesn't look like he's flexing there. So he could have had a little bit of fat transfer to the arms. I know people that do that procedure all the time. Overall, it looks great. I think he looks amazing. You should take his shirt off more often. Follow for more secrets.
That's interesting that a plastic, because I mean, that's what he does, right? He's a plastic surgeon. So like, but it's interesting that someone can just look at someone and be like, okay, this is what they did. They did, and this isn't normal. Like, that's crazy. Okay.
I wouldn't even look at the picture that long, like to be like dissecting it and all that.
Look, Riri says Drake is okay, but I pass. Yes, I'm with you. Like I said, there was a time where I was like, Drake was it. Houston, after that, I was like, I'm good. I was like over it. But and then Gabby says, oh yes. Riri says, well, damn. And then Gabby says, neighbors know my name. LOL. I'm telling you.
Okay. Ooh, girl. He came with it on that song.
Just saying. But no, I mean, in real life, I would never. I mean, I would probably introduce myself to that man and that would be that. I would just.
That song, though. I'm going to have to play that when we get off of here.
I'm going to play it now. I'm just kidding.
Biz will be like, no.
I know, right? This is taking a turn.
Right.
This is taking a turn. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh.
Getting a little freaking diggy, huh?
Hey.
We're just kidding. No, but I mean, I don't know. How we went from Rihanna to Drake. Well, I get how we went from Rihanna to Drake, but to that, I don't know.
I mean, they're connected.
Yeah, I guess so. I suppose. But we all agree A$AP Rocky is it. We're happy for her. We don't. Yes. Do we all agree that we don't think she's a Satanist or part of the Illuminati? Or do you guys, please put in the comments, do you guys think that she is a part of the Illuminati and that's why she did what, like she had the setup as the triangle and all that? Do you think that's like for show, or what do you guys think? I really want to know what everybody thinks. Riri says nope, she's not.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think it's just all like a conspiracy theory thing. Oh, Gabby says, girl, his songs are the go-to. They sure are. It was just for show. Nyla's just for show. I'm there too. I was trying to see if anybody else had to say anything. Oh, 5. We're going to go to 5.
After hours.
In 5 minutes. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and hit that link when we hit that time. We want to hear what you have to say about Rihanna and the Super Bowl after halftime show. Let's talk about it, ladies. Let's get into it. Subscribe to the tribe. Yes. Subscribe to the tribe.
Yes.
Like, share, subscribe.
What do you ladies think of her outfit that she wore? Because you know it's like a 3-piece or something like that.
I thought it was cute. It looked. I mean, it wasn't. I thought it was cute for her. She was pregnant. She still tried to be stylish. Don't be glaring at me like I'm trying to do what you doing and I can't. I can barely deal with these lashes I want to put on my face.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I'm just gonna say I don't like it. No, I think she could have did way better.
I mean,
oh, Gabby says she got a question going back to Chris Brown. How do you feel about the whole Blueface situation? Okay, so we could talk about the Chris Brown.
Let's talk about that in after hours. That's a whole long.
Okay, Gabby, we'll talk about it in the after hours. In 5 minutes, we'll talk. We'll go back to your question. We will circle back and answer the dual question you just asked, because those are 2 questions in one.
Yeah.
Riri said that was her clothing line and it was fire. Really? I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is a definite show outfit. It's not an outdoor outfit. So I get it. I just don't like it. It could have had like a trim of black somewhere. Like it was just all red. I don't know. Red's my favorite color. Don't get me wrong.
What's up, Walt?
You said what?
Walt was tapping in. I don't know about the outfit. Nyla said, I don't think she's in it. Oh, I'm just reading the comments.
Oh.
Going on. It's different. Yeah, it's different.
Very different.
It was cute. It was conservative for pregnancy. Exactly. That's what I thought. I'm like, to be pregnant, she did that.
She's not conservative.
Because I would have some sweats on, and when you pregnant, you don't be trying to do all that.
But so she's not. I would have thought. Okay, so Rihanna, I would have thought she would have had her stomach out. She would have had. Our Rihanna would have a reggae fucking outfit on. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true. She could have. Yeah, you're right.
Could have totally did something like extra fire, and maybe not even her stomach out, but she could have bejeweled that motherfucking top up. She could have did more. Her Fenty shit got jewels on it,
but she didn't the last time.
She did what the last time?
I don't know.
No, I'm not ready.
Y'all ready for me to start? Yes, come on. We ready for you. What we doing? What we talking about?
Sabrina, not with me.
You know I'm ready to talk that shit. What we doing? I do this off of here. Just I talk shit all day long. My daughter be sick of me. She'd be like, "Mom, you're too much." I'm like, whatever.
I guess so.
She barely want to do my eyebrows today.
I like them.
Thank you.
I like the makeup. You look cute.
So what is this? I'm doing it every Saturday. I'm like, yeah, or unless you want me to hire a makeup artist again.
I'm doing this every Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Hold on. So Gabby says her lingerie and bras are badass. They are. That's
what yes, it's giving.
That's why I was
giving. Oh, and her workout outfits. I need one of those because I think my booty will look good in one of them. My friend was like, "You got to get the Fenty workout fit." I'm like,
I want the
onesie. They ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for me to take a picture in that.
I want the onesie. Let's see. Riri said, "Let's think if it were me, I would have had extra clothing for protection."
I was expecting sexy, but I think she was trying to do like a hidden surprise. Exactly. Leave my Riri alone.
No surprise. There's no surprise.
Leave my Riri alone, Jasmine.
We can see her belly.
We ready for the noise, right?
Don't worry, ready? Jazz, you're safe zone for about.
Don't worry, Jazz. You're in the safe zone for about 10 minutes.
Look, well, I'm gonna let you know. I'm not one to come for.
It's okay. I'm always in the hot seat. Always. She has some banging fits. She does. She does.
That's what I'm saying. Like she dressed it like when Rihanna.
Think about when you was pregnant, girl. Wasn't nobody trying to do all that. You don't know if she's
Super
morning
Bowl.
Sickness. Is she tired? Like
it's Super Bowl. It don't matter. Don't
Leave
matter.
my Riri alone.
Janet Jackson had her whole boob out. Come on.
Whatever.
Just saying.
I like your eye makeup tonight.
Thank you. I was like, I'm gonna do real simple.
It's pretty. It looks like pigment.
It's just it's just like a dark pink.
Oh, that's pretty. I like it.
I did too. I was like, oh, I really like the way it turned out.
Yeah, it came out really good.
Let's see. As Riri said, it wasn't post-COVID.
After hours. We're about to
going
get
to
into
after hours.
after hours.
All right, everybody.
y'all.
I'll see you in the after hours.
Not yet. A few more minutes. It's after hours. I can't hear you, Jazz.
I was muted. I don't know what happened. I said, welcome.
Oh, okay.
After hours. That's what I said. Y'all just didn't hear me.
Girl, I'm starting to lose so much weight that I'm starting to see like my little bone right here. I haven't seen that since high school. I'm like, ooh.
What the hell?
You inspired me. I'm going to the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna be upset about it, but I'm still going.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I was like, girl.
I'm gonna have to start going with you on Sundays, but not this Sunday.
Well, I go after because I work 11 to 8, so I'm gonna have to go at 8 o'clock at night. But yes,
I go in the morning.
Absolutely,
we'll figure it out. One of the days I can go with you.
Just drop my
hey, Gabby, you need to connect your mic to officially come in, but you got to connect your mic. I see it right here. It says device not connected, but we can see you. We can see you in the background.
Yay! We got someone to talk to.
Right?
I'm excited.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't talk to me because I'm gonna be like y'all hating, and a motherfucking Beyonce is the queen, and I love Rihanna, but Beyonce is the queen. Y'all hating. Bye bye.
I don't like Beyonce like that. I don't.
I mean, I love Rihanna, but I love Aaliyah though too. So Beyonce is her shit, but
that performance could have been a lot better.
Because she was, that's what I said. She was pregnant. She did her best for having a fucking bump. She shouldn't have did it. I don't think Rihanna is a good freaking performer. If she wasn't pregnant, we would have got something different. We would have got fucking ass out.
Rihanna is not a good performer.
Broke it down.
Yes.
Yes, she is.
I love
not go
Rihanna.
there.
Check this out. I love Rihanna. Bitch better have my money. Yeah, Ella. I love all those records. Those are my shit. Right?
Pay me what you wanted.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. Rihanna ain't Beyonce on the stage. Gang gang.
Well, ain't nobody. Of course she's not.
Yeah,
She's
I know.
Rihanna.
I'm not a Beyonce. I like Beyonce. I'm not
Who's
a
just being a
Beyonce.
damn
I'm like,
troublemaker?
I'm just not.
Hey,
Mama
girl.
ain't raised no fool.
Whatever.
Okay.
Hello, ladies. Hello, queens.
Hello, how are you?
All right, how are y'all?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Good to see y'all. See some queens on a Saturday night.
Yay.
Good to see you too. How was your week?
It was, you know what? It was good. It went actually fast, and I was so happy.
Huh?
It did go pretty fast for me too.
Yeah, long weekend. No school Monday, Friday, half a day. Absolutely.
Okay. My daughter's up in here eating all the snacks. She's like, I don't have school Monday. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm really gonna have to go to the market next week.
Yes.
Oh, Karma said Aaliyah, period. Yes. Aaliyah.
Period.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're all queens in their own category.
Yes, exactly.
I think that Riri is her, Beyonce is her. Everybody's who they are, and they all excel, and nobody else can mess with them in either one of their jobs. And that's just how I personally feel.
Exactly.
So,
All I gotta say is my nigga ASAP lucked up. My nigga ASAP took one. I gotta congratulate my nigga ASAP. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And we all congratulate ASAP for putting it in for
ASAP.
2 babies on a billionaire. Get that money, my nigga.
You
Gang.
know, you
circle hand clap to that.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
I would have took that check too. Gang, gang.
Shut
Oh
up.
my god.
Look at so
Troublemaker.
okay. So would you guys really like this is a serious question. These go. So would you so if Aaliyah was still alive, do you think Beyonce would be the statue that she
No.
is?
Mm-mm. No.
I don't either.
No.
I don't either.
No.
That's why one of them had to go.
What's up, Tone?
Hey, Tom. Yes, I know. I was thinking about that too. I was like, but why Beyonce over Aaliyah? I don't know.
I think it had to do with the men.
Probably did. I know there's a lot of stuff. I mean, obviously, we're not in their business. We can't be like, oh yeah, there was that one chick. Did y'all hear about that one chick that was spilling all the tea, and then she ended up getting like she got like they was like put her in like a 48-hour lockdown or something. She's like been coming out about Jay-Z and like Erica Badu, like all these people.
Yeah, so they were saying that like Jay-Z wanted to have everything he had with Beyonce, he wanted to have that with Aaliyah. And Aaliyah saw the things that he was into and she wasn't with it. And so Jay-Z got jealous when she got with,
with Dame
Dash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really like them together. I was so happy for her when that
happened.
Yes,
I
like,
was too. Because he's a smart. There is nothing sexier than a smart man. Like that man is like. Hey, Gabby.
I got my mic back on.
Yay. Hey, Gabby. Yes. Queens.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir.
We were just talking about Aaliyah and I don't know if you heard, we were talking about Aaliyah and Dame Dash being together, and we thought they were really cute when she was alive.
Super cute.
I do agree with that. And honestly, like you said, I think had Aaliyah not passed away, Beyonce would have been nowhere near where she is right now. I feel the same way with the whole J-Lo and Selena situation. Had Selena not passed away, J-Lo would have been
Absolutely. I totally agree. It's just it's like these great artists like we're just taking like way too soon. And not to say Beyonce's not a great artist, she really is. She's amazing. I don't want to put her down. I like Beyonce. I'm just not 100% Beyonce fan.
Girl, Aaliyah was effortless. Okay, anytime you could lay on a car and sing a song and barely move your stomach. Okay,
you want to get one of my pieces?
Oh, I know. And then Selena was awesome too. Like she just her face just like lit up. Like every time you saw her, it was just
it's because Aaliyah and Selena both had like that stage presence of like something very humbling to them.
Yes.
Yes, that is true.
I think they had too much light.
What? It could have been. could have been too much.
Unfortunately, people are scared of that light. That's the bad thing about it.
Come on, Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about
So,
it.
are y'all ladies sipping on anything?
No, I'm babysitting.
No, I have water.
On that water? Sipping on that water?
Oh, actually, I have.
Sparkling water.
I have
It's
water
kind of like
with
an energy drink
fresh
because
lemon slices.
I'm trying to wait for my birthday. I'm gonna be drinking a lot in March, so I'm like trying to
Okay.
Be trying to hydrate for the month of March.
Girl, they were talking about another weight loss challenge. I'm like, baby, I am not doing another challenge in March. What are we talking about? My daughter's already
do it in April. You're April.
I'm up for the weight loss challenge.
Huh?
How do you guys go about the weight loss challenge?
Well, you can message me on do you have Instagram?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so my Instagram is Brina,
Hold on.
BRINAAA 3880, and I can add you to the chat. All you have to do is purchase the detox tea that we're all on, and it helps you lose the
Can
weight.
you repeat it? That's right there.
Oh, yeah, right there. Okay,
it's right
I got it.
there on the screen. If you want to screenshot it with your phone, can you see it?
Yeah, I'm actually on my computer right now.
Okay. And then you can add me, and then I'll message you and give you all the steps, and I'll add you to the accountability group, which I think is absolutely amazing because it's become like a lifestyle for me, and a lot of meal plans and meal ideas and things I didn't even think about are in
That's
that
awesome.
group.
That's cool.
I'll definitely look into it. That's
Okay,
good.
I sent you the friend request.
Okay. When I get off of here, I will definitely add you.
I know my oldest daughter, we got her in this, she's going to start this training, and she's going to go, the person that's training her is like, oh, well, I want her in a meal plan. And he looked at me and her dad and was like, well, you guys are going to be supportive. You're going to be on this meal plan as well, right? And I was like, I'm all for it. And her dad was like, I was skinny back in the day. I'm living life right now. I was like, you jerk. I can't even.
That is so funny.
I was like, I'm supportive. I take her to the gym. I'm
Right.
all good. Give me a weight loss plan all day. Let's go.
Okay. You guys don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and become a member.
Oh, Head Knockers Music Group. Like, share, subscribe all day. All day.
Yes.
Become a member. Let's get some.
All day, every day. And you guys, I don't have I should have.
Yes. Gabby
I
became
should.
a member tonight.
Wait, who became a member?
Gabby.
Yes,
Okay.
shout out
yeah,
to
Gabby
Gabby.
became a
Gabby,
member.
I had
She's
to come in and
amazing.
interrupt that. Gabby, thank you so much. Thank you so much to the tribe. We really appreciate you for that.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Ladies night, I congratulate y'all. Y'all do your shit. I'm out.
So I don't have a lit. I should have written it down, but you guys, you can tune in every day of the week. There's something exciting on Biz Entertainment Network.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Monday through Sunday.
Monday through Saturday. Monday through Saturday.
It's not
No
Sunday? Isn't there something on Sunday? Oh.
Unless that changed. I thought it was Monday through Saturday.
Can you put up the schedule, Biz, of all the shows that you have?
I think they were saying it was Monday through Saturday.
Oh, Monday through Saturday. Okay.
At this point, and I mean, it may change in the future, but yes, it is Monday. As far as I know, Monday through Saturday. There's always a show every night.
I am wrong sometimes. Not all the time, but this time.
And that is very Pisces of you. Never wrong. Love it. What signs are you guys? Gabby, what sign are you?
I'm a Cancer.
Sunday, boom.
Love Cancer.
Girl, you better be happy I didn't bet you some money. It is Sunday. I pay attention.
Oh, Pastor on Sunday.
Monday through Sunday. Mm-hmm.
The Sunday's new. The Sunday hasn't started yet.
But it's on the schedule. Look at me.
It's
So
not
Gabby,
smart.
you said Cancer?
I don't want
Yes.
no problems. I don't want no problems. I'm sorry. Please don't beat me up, please.
Thank you for putting the schedule up, Biz. I appreciate you.
Cool. I love cancers. I
So
love
are
cancers.
you July?
I'm a July Cancer. My birthday's
Okay.
actually 7/7/87.
Ooh,
Wow.
I'm 7/7.
You have all lucky numbers.
Yes. I'm 7/7.
Are you guys both 7/7? That's crazy.
Yes.
Wow.
That's cool. Oh, let's
That's
see.
neat.
Karma says she's a Taurus, Gemini cuss. Tone says Virgo gang.
No. Look.
I know y'all doing horoscopes.
Huh?
But can I ask y'all a question? So the story we did the other day about teaching
Alexa, turn off.
a mother who did OnlyFans,
Uh-huh.
and her child was suspended from school in Orange County. And I wanted to see what the ladies thought about that, but it was a story we were doing the other day. Yesterday. And it was about,
that was yesterday.
Yeah,
That was yesterday.
But what do you guys? What's the ladies' thought of that? I just want to.
Well, catch me up. What is the story?
So pretty much, it was a mom that is doing fans only,
Okay.
and her kid got suspended from the school because the mom is doing fans only. But it was a principal that was being a creeper that caught on to that.
That's like a mom being a stripper or a porn star. Like, that's dumb.
Yeah, that's the same thing I said. Like, how are you gonna? So, are you gonna be planning on suspending all the kids' moms that are,
Right. That doesn't even make just because you're.
They
a
must
creeper,
have had a
that just shows you're
personal-
creeper.
It's because they're probably mad because you blocked them from her fans only.
Yeah,
I think if it became problematic for the kids,
and she rejected him, that's probably what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
that it sounds typical.
Like, that's
Right.
crazy. But you know how many strippers and porn stars and escorts and all this other crap that's going on? Their kids aren't getting suspended.
Exactly. So that was the issue.
It was personal for sure.
It sounded like a personal attack. That child ain't had nothing. to do. Now I can see if
I'm like, that's crazy. I would sue the hell out of that district. She don't
Right.
got to do
Okay.
OnlyFans no more.
Girl,
But she don't got to do OnlyFans not ever again.
ever again. She's gonna own the school.
You know, hey,
That
she lucked
part.
up. She lucked up. There you go.
That part.
Karma said she had major haters, and they were too nosy in her business. Husband and boyfriend might have been the issue. She's pretty.
Tone said Virgo gang.
Virgo gang. I don't know. Tone, I think it's the only Virgo that I know in real life.
Kimmy's a Virgo.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know her in real life. I know Tone.
Oh, okay.
I know Tone in real life.
Shut up, Jasmine.
I know her like on Instagram, but I don't know her.
Right.
Put it back on.
She always clarifying something like you at work.
Push it.
That's the definite Pisces in me, okay?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sure. For sure.
I mean, I don't know. I think that's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Because I know if my happy ass were to get up on OnlyFans and my kids got suspended from school, shit.
That's crazy.
She's more than paid now.
Yeah.
I can see if it became problematic after school, but don't suspend them.
How would it be problematic? How old is the kid?
That's the question.
He's in elementary.
There's no problem in elementary.
It's like
unless the little kid was coming up saying, "Y'all need to follow my mom."
Honestly, most of these things that I've heard, like when I hear that the kid has a cute mom or anything, all you hear is the little kid. Damn, that's your mom, bro. That's your mom.
Yeah, these
They're
kids
not
are
talking about what she's doing outside of that.
And to give you guys a little bit more, me and Walt was looking more in depth in it last night, and me and Walt saw how she started an OnlyFans with her husband. Yeah, Walt just put it in there. She started an OnlyFans with her husband, and she started homeschooling her kid after that. Well, things got worse with the neighbors, and they moved to a They moved to a new location on an acres. I think it was like maybe 8 acres where she moved to. And she still does her filming. She does it at nighttime and while the kids are asleep. And during the daytime, she take care of the kids. And come to find out that she's make about 20 to 30,000 a month.
Wow.
She's making that much.
20 to 30,000 a month. Doing OnlyFans. With
I'm
her
in the wrong
husband.
profession, obviously.
That part, I'm like, hold the fuck up.
Right. I'm like, forget dental assistant.
Look, I know motherfuckers like big girls, okay? Like,
Oh yeah,
okay,
they
they
moved to a they moved to a farm
They say double
remote
patty,
farm
please.
double patties, I can't. Thicker than a sticker. Just kidding.
Like, could they see me?
I can't. What the fuck is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? People is crazy.
Huh.
I can't.
I
I
mean,
don't understand.
do you think as a woman, do you think if you and your hubby or you and your significant other, if you guys were, how you think as a woman, like, because there were other women hating on her, so it wasn't like
No. So she was reported by other women.
the apparently
But I
the
don't
principal
understand,
the principal was a woman. That, you know what I mean? Mute your mic for 1 second, Miss Gabby.
That was just.
It was a woman that reported her.
Right,
So
it was a
I
woman
guess
that
it was
reported.
just probably like the jealous wife that got mad and reported her.
Right.
So the principal's husband had her on his OnlyFans. And
Probably.
The wife got mad, who was the principal, and she.
Sorry, I got a singer over here.
Who was that? What did that happen? I didn't know what was going on.
Sorry,
so, okay.
my niece has my like a face mask that has a Bluetooth on it, and she started going crazy singing.
Okay. It's okay. So, okay, I just want to make sure I'm understanding. So, the principal's husband had the students' mom's OnlyFans, got upset and said, I'm fucking suspending your kid because your mom's a fucking slut. Like, I'm confused.
Basically.
Like, that's so ridiculous.
No. The mom and her husband does OnlyFans. The
Right.
principal suspended the kid of
Because
the
her
mom.
because her parents do OnlyFans.
Well, because
There's
the
no
mom
grounds for suspension. How does the fucking principal know what they're doing?
Because the principal was being a creeper. She was just mad at the fact that she's not getting it like that. And she's not getting that money how she's making it.
30,000.
Yeah, somebody had to be on OnlyFans to see them. So it wasn't like she had advertisement.
A commercial.
Right.
Okay, so if I was that mother,
OnlyFans.
if I was doing my thing, that has nothing to do with what my child. My child should not be suspended. If anything, you should be calling and not to throw this out there, but if you are worried about my kid, then you would be calling CPS as a principal,
right?
If you're concerned. You know what I'm saying? Suspending my child because you think I'm inappropriate is ridiculous.
Right. There's a policy. And what's your policy? And if it is, did you go down the chain of commands? Because it doesn't sound like it.
That's not okay.
Right, it sounds
has
personal.
No bearing on what his parents are doing.
Right, it sounds personal, judgmental.
Whatever, I don't know what kind of kid it is, but
Wong said
no
she suspended that kid because her husband subscribed and whacked off to the OnlyFans.
Probably.
Oh
and
my God!
There you go. That's what happened. So yeah, I don't.
What if that's how she found out? She walked in on him.
That's crazy. I don't agree with that at all.
I don't either.
I think that's awful. To anytime you mess with the kids, learning, education, anything to do with that, I don't agree at all. I don't care what you got going on, especially as a principal to a fucking school. Get it together.
Right. And not only that, I'm just going to say personally for me, I would want to go just see that principal and she would just have to have a knuckle sandwich just for the fact that you took away my option as a parent, whether or not as to if I wanted to discuss certain things with my child or not. Now you took away that option from me.
Because what if the kid had no idea?
Right. And now, not only that, now what if my kid grows up thinking it's their fault that I lost my job or my husband or anything happened or he got suspended. You made my child feel like he did something wrong.
Right. Because kids are quick to take the blame for something. And even when they have no.
Right.
Also-
And that's what your actions were. You forced that on my kids. So yeah, I would have a problem with the principal.
So
You're a jerk.
and so we talked about it very in depth yesterday. So people want to go check it out, they could check that out. Yesterday's show. Also, another one, ladies, before we head out. I got like a few. So I want to give y'all this real quick. There was a chick that goes around. She's a porn star also, and she pays guys $2,500 for sex.
A porn star pays men for sex?
Right. She pretty much pays men to shoot film.
Okay.
But she does all the sucking. She most like sucking dick more than fucking them. She rather, you know what I mean? That's that's her thing. Like she gets paid to do that. Or when she makes it back from the films, right? Because I guess people subscribe to whatever it is. You know what I mean? But she pays guys $2,500 to suck them, slurp it, whatever the case may be. I wanted to know what the lady started at. You know what I mean? What do you guys?
Well, she's hiring them basically, right? She's hiring them to play a part in her movie.
It's a tax exemption. It's a tax exemption. Every time she pays someone, she's losing technically money. So she's making that tax off. It's a tax write-off.
There you go.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I'll go back and see it. That's interesting. I'll definitely go back and see it. Karma said we got to watch it. I didn't watch it yesterday, so absolutely.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know about
to be paying someone. First of all, I would never pay someone, but it better taste like candy at the end to be paying.
Taste the rainbow.
Okay, but it tastes sweet.
If you gotta pay somebody, I don't know about that. I mean, I think you're just.
Of course not, but I'm just saying.
You're just getting what you're getting at that point.
Harvard said she make his bake and a kind of throat.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. I said before that I would pay if I had, say I hit the lotto for millions, right? I'm not marrying anybody until I die because you're not taking anything half or nothing from me. So if I have that money and I could pay for less headaches and the professional's going to show up and service and do their job, take their money, have a nice day. The only thing they're going to say is go to the website, give them 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? If I have to pay for less headaches, a service is not going to call you tomorrow and wonder, are you going to call them tomorrow? Like, nah. I would have to pay for it.
She's like, I need.
You want a gigolo? Ready?
Riri, I think you just made me speechless.
And that never happens, okay?
Rarely. It
never happens. Ain't no rarely. Ever.
Well, I have no response.
That was too deep. No pun intended. Girl. I don't know what she said.
So apparently the more she makes, the more she gives.
Oh.
Huh? What?
Yeah. The more she makes,
the more she gets.
Goes down her
you
throat.
Guys can watch that also on the Wednesday night, the Biz Ovation. That was Wednesday night. Y'all can go see that one. So this week was pretty crazy. I talked about some women this week. It was crazy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You mean her throat went too deep, Karma?
The best one was for Valentine's Day though. That one was hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was fun.
It was hilarious.
A fun week. Yeah, it's been a fun week. I agree. No strings attached.
I don't think I'd have to pay anybody though. I'm stingy. I'm not paying shit.
I don't know. I'm
telling you, they didn't see. Look, she was crazy with that bottle. With that bottle, she was fucking crazy. See, y'all got to go back and check that.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? I can't even. I can't.
Yeah, wait, she put a bottle down her throat?
What?
Hey, but she didn't do the grapefruit though.
What?
I got to watch that.
She didn't do the grapefruit.
That was good. We got to.
I need to learn some new tricks.
Look, I didn't see some
Watch
shit.
Girl Trip. Watch Girl Trip.
I haven't seen too much. I'm cool.
And find out about the grapefruit.
Yeah, this week was a fun week. I gotta say, it was a fun week. Valentine's was good too. That was a good one. That was fucking wild.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Sounds wild. Sounds wild.
Yeah. Okay. So Valentine's, ladies, on since it's the ladies' night, Valentine's. So we come to find out, and we discovered, on Valentine's night, we had to, me filter out that bull, right? Valentine's Day is really a sex party. It has shit to do with love. It has to do with goats and dogs, and it come from a actual ritual that was being done since the 6th century of a ritual called Lupercalis or Lupercaprio.
Oh, I saw you
Anyway.
posted about it.
AKA lubricant.
I never.
Yeah,
been joking
AKA
about it
lubricate.
till now.
So if you saw the next day on Valentine's Day, when we I think it was what was her name? Truth. Truth
Mhm.
had posted about, she was like, happy Valentine's Day. According to the tribe, it's lubricant day. Happy lube day.
Oh my
So
God.
so ladies, now like if y'all see it, y'all can go check it out. But like knowing that, do you guys think of Valentine's Day the same way? Or is it still the same thing? Or it's like, well, fuck that. I don't care. I'm still Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day.
I mean, Valentine's Day is what I know Valentine's Day to be. If it was derived from something different, like everything is, like
Mhm.
I hear Christmas is not Christmas, and like all these things is not what it is. So to me personally, I just make it what I want it to be because it's not what everybody says it is. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know, but I didn't get none on Valentine's Day.
I don't know about the
Fell
lubricant.
asleep.
I don't know about the lubricant shit, but I mean.
Yeah.
I have to go back and check that out, and then on the next episode, I will definitely be talking about that.
I found out Valentine's Day was another one of those evil days, and it just never meant nothing to me. It's just another day. It's an evil day. I've always been in rebellion. I'm not spending $50,000 on Halloween candy and Easter baskets, and just because you said so.
Mm-hmm.
I like Halloween and Easter.
I love Halloween. I'm sorry. I love dressing up and
I know. I'm
doing
like, I
wigs and
don't
doing makeup.
care. I love
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
Halloween.
I like Easter for my kid. I don't care what anybody says it is. Like,
Right. I
I'm
mean,
not
to each his
celebrating
own.
evil people.
No. To each his own. I'm just saying
Can
that,
I be
just
a
knowing the origin about it.
can I be a real beta? Can I be a real beta right now and be like, I love Christmas? Because I think Christmas is such a sorry.
Whatever.
I love Christmas too.
Beta
I-
my ass. Okay.
I
The
like
lights
Christmas
and everything.
Yeah, I like Christmas because light shines a little bit
really
more.
do,
People
though.
are more kind.
Yeah.
I really do. That's the soft part of me. You know what I mean? I really do. I actually think.
Aww.
You know what I mean? I actually think.
Look, we
got a
can't do an
tender
emoji.
side.
Aww.
Oh, just do the Pillsbury baby.
Oh, that's awesome though. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Talking about.
Over the past like 2 years, because my husband is very much into telling me about what Valentine's Day is, Christmas, all the holidays have been ruined for my husband. And I'm like, why can't we just make what we want it to be? Not
Right.
what
Not what-
everybody
yeah.
else is saying it is, and he's like, no, we can't celebrate it. I'm like, we've been celebrating it. So what?
You're right. In my alpha mind, that shit come from some horror. I come from some fucking nasty shit in my alpha mind. You're right. But in my beta mind, I'm like, it's a really nice holiday though.
I let my girls know the truth, but I also didn't make them make my choice. You see what I'm saying? I didn't put it on them. I don't believe in forcing children to do anything. So I let them know, if you want to believe in Santa Claus and all that, enjoy yourself. We can work that out. I'm not saying I'm against it, but it's just nothing I go out of my way about.
Well, I mean,
But-
we told our kids we're Santa Claus. Like,
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and like, I don't care if it's a white man or whoever man. Like
Right.
that man's not buying these presents. I mean, for
Right.
your kid, But as soon as like everybody, all my like I have 3 girls, so as soon as my middle knew, we kind of like told the baby, and she didn't believe it. She's like, "Whatever, you guys are lying." I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
My daughter told me last year that she's like, I don't believe in Santa Claus. I was like, but it's okay. Like, I really love Christmas because I'm a giver. I love to give, and the kids were all so happy with their presents.
But I think the thing that we like correlated to is innocence, like our kids' innocence, right?
Yeah.
If they believe in Santa, if they believe in the Easter Bunny, if they believe in whatever, they're innocent. They don't. It's like real life has been presented to them. So I don't necessarily like correlate it with bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't no
that's how I look
fat
at it.
man
You know what I'm
breaking
saying?
in my
Like,
house without getting shot.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, I had to read that, Jazz. That was funny.
I can't. For the love. Okay. Told my kids I'm Santa, just the truth. No, like seriously. We told our youngest, like, no, me and daddy are Santa. And she was like not talking to us. She didn't respond. She didn't say anything. And she went about her merry little way, like, Santa Claus is real. Like, hey, we told her, like, we did our due diligence as parents, like, no, it's not this man that you think is giving you presents, but she didn't care. She lived her best life, and Santa Claus is Santa Claus. So whatever.
I let mine know. I said, listen, listen, you got some clothes on your back. You want to eat. You want McDonald's sometimes. Listen, Santa Claus, that's what the world talks about, but I'm Santa Claus. So let me know the first thing that you really, really want. Like, give me your bestest on the first go. And then we going to work that out. You want to believe in Santa? Okay, but this is what we doing. So no, so I can, make moves.
How old are your kids?
Mine, my oldest is 25, the middle is 19, and the baby's 17.
Gotcha. So you got. When did you tell them? Like, how old were they?
Okay, so it was really the first one. Poor baby, she's so traumatized. So me not realizing where I should be in my womanhood and my mommyhood and trauma, So I was just that person. I told her, I said, listen, and it not so much that we went to projects, but I'm like, listen, we on the 3rd floor, there's no chimney. So if anybody's coming in this door in the middle of the night or through the roof or a window, dial 911. Because first of all, I work nights.
There's nobody supposed to be up in this house, okay?
Exactly. Don't sit there talking about, ooh, seeing her. Meanwhile, he's robbing you, trying to kill. No. So for survival reasons, and that was my trauma, and I didn't realize I did that to her and how I felt, and my mom was Jehovah's Witness. So when I had my other 2, I didn't know, but they had a conversation with my oldest, and they was, the 2 youngest. They were like, "Ooh, for Halloween, I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get a mask, and I'm gonna get this." And I guess she turned to them and said, "It's so mean," and I didn't realize that it really hurt her. I didn't realize what I did to her, But she was like, "Shut up, be quiet. You ain't getting no mask. You ain't getting nothing, cause mommy don't believe in it, and it ain't happening. You ain't never gonna go nowhere."
It ain't happening.
And she said it's so. And she said it's so mean to them, and I didn't realize that. But when they let me know that, I felt so horrible, and I asked God to forgive me. I asked them to forgive me. And that year, I made sure I was sick, but I made sure my cousin took all of them out for Halloween. I felt so bad.
You know what I did? So, like, I remember this vividly. My daughter was 1, my oldest, and we lived in an apartment, and I literally got shit to make a fireplace because we didn't have a fireplace in our apartment. But I made I got those big papers or whatever, and I did a fireplace for Christmas. Like, Santa Claus was coming.
No, that's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't know. She didn't. She's 1. Like, she don't. But I wanted to make sure she knew Santa Claus is coming. We didn't get a tree that year. I couldn't afford it, but I could afford paper and doing a fireplace and making presents and stuff. So I don't know. I
that
guess
was
it's
dope.
To each your own,
Cute.
Yeah, but that was dope. You couldn't get a tree, but you made a fireplace. That's even better.
Right.
And you
were
creative
with it.
Go ahead.
I wanted to tell you that, there's no manual on how to be a mom or how to be a parent. So don't be so hard on yourself. It was a learning experience, Even sometimes I do stuff and I'm like, dang, I didn't have to say it like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, we're parents, but we're still human,
Right.
Absolutely. I think sometimes.
And so I just wanted to go back to that.
Like, our trauma, like you said,
you.
trauma, right? You said trauma shaped how you had that experience with your child, but you can't hold it against yourself because it's trauma.
Right.
You gotta like realize it, recognize it, talk about it, and maybe your child won't do that with their child because you embraced it and talked about it. You know what I'm saying?
And the fact that excuse me, sorry, Jasmine. And the fact that you were, you let them know that you felt bad that you did that really shows transparency, because I think so many times we have to try to be so perfect as parents.
So tough.
People don't realize that, like, when you're authentic with your kids and you're like, you know what, I messed up, and I'm gonna fix it. They respect that. They're like, wow, she makes mistakes like me. And I think that's really important when you're parenting. So I think you're doing a good job.
I tell that to my kids all
Thank
the
you.
time.
You're welcome.
All the time, because I have a tendency to, not that I'm perfect. I know I'm not perfect. By all means, like, I'm the first person to be like, I'm not perfect at all. But when I talk to my kids as if I'm perfect, right? And so I'll tell them it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not be perfect all the time. Not at all. You don't have, you be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you live your truth, because that's all you need to do. We were having this discussion actually with my 16-year-old, because she was like having, she says anxiety, like social anxiety, but we explained to her, you're not anxiety, you're building that anxiety from fear. You're scared to enter this situation, and it's okay. You've never been there, but know who you are, know how special you are, know that you're amazing, and it's going to be okay regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, however the outcome, it may not work out, and that's okay. But just know that this didn't work, but something else will. Don't get down on yourself because it didn't work.
Exactly.
Like, to instill that. And I'm just happy that I'm able to be like you could have that conversation with your child, no matter how many years went by, and be like, you know what, I was thinking about, or I was talking about with the girls the other day, you know what I'm saying, like this and that, and I just wanted to talk to you about it, and it may bring y'all closer from you even talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know Riri used to knock out, you know what I mean? She'd knock out a nigga if she had to, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? She'll mother her kids and whoop nigga ass. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Hell yeah, single parent.
It be
Absolutely.
like that sometimes. You feel me?
I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed because, I did it in front of, well, not exactly in front of the kids, but they were there. And at first I felt bad. And my oldest was like, but mommy, it's okay. Like, you showed us that we don't have to be fearful of nothing and don't accept it. So she said, she told me, don't feel real bad, mommy. It's all right. You handle your business. And I was like, okay, good.
It's like, it's crazy because your kids look up to you. And I take fault in that. I'm, like I said, I'm mom. I'm supposed to handle everything. I'm not supposed to be sad, be happy, be whatever. I'm supposed to be like this cookie cutter person that is just taking care of everything. And at the end of the day, I'm human. Like, I can break. I can have a moment, and it's okay. Like, you need to know that your mom may cry. Your mom may be overwhelmed, but she's going to get through it. And the fact that you can see your mom be this strong person, get through whatever adversity she's facing, that means I can do it. I can be just as great as her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Congratulations, ladies, and showing the kids that. And, hopefully your kids are showing their kids that when they eventually have kids.
Yeah, for
exactly.
My oldest told me that recently at her job, getting to know her coworkers, they was talking about their moms, and she said they was like, because she was like, no, y'all don't believe me. My mom is strong. She beat breast cancer. She beat COVID. She got us out the project. She was like all by herself. She was like, nuh-uh. She said, I'll be messing with my mom. I was like, she's so funny, but it felt
No,
good.
that's
It feels
awesome.
good when you
Those
get
are
it back.
amazing accomplishments. Like you gotta get, like I said, you gotta give yourself some grace. You're human. You are a human being like me, like Sabrina,
And that
like
it sounds like
Abby.
she admires you, and that's beautiful.
Yeah, she looks up to you. Like you're her
admires you.
superhero. You are her real life superhero, and that's amazing.
Thank you. And I just
know,
wanted
right?
them to trust me so that I can trust them. I wanted them to know
Exactly.
that there's trust here. That way, and you know, I have 3 girls, and I always hear these horror stories like, you got 3 girls. Oh God, it's gonna be horrible. I haven't experienced one, but it's always the baby. But no, I haven't.
Yeah. No, I have 3 girls. That's something we have in common. My kids are still younger. You know what I mean? Like my oldest is 16. And she's like, I tell her like all the time, girl, you inspire me every day. And she's like, really, Mom? I was like, yeah, you're way different than I was.
I know right now.
Thank God.
Right now, my 25-year-old is, she's kind of going through things because she's like, dang, Mom, like, I've seen you always have your own place, because I started my career at a young age because I want to get out of my mom's house. But I'm explaining to her, she's like, well, why? I saw it seem so easy for you, but it's not so easy for me. But she didn't see those nights when I was crying. She didn't see those nights when I was on my knees praying. So I'm trying to explain to her, like, it was not easy. I made it look easy. And the fact that, like, things are eggs are like $9,000. Things are way more expensive now. So have some grace with yourself and some patience, and stop trying to be like, well, my mom was this, so I need to be this. Like, give yourself time,
Right.
Yes.
For sure.
So I'm trying to teach her that, everything's about timing. And so you just need to be the best you can be. And you don't have to be just like me. It's,
Right.
You're great how you
everybody
are.
has their own path. Everybody has their own path. And
I tell mine, y'all see my footsteps, look at them, make your own, and make yours go beyond mine.
Well, she's 25, and when we moved to Vegas, she had her own place, and then finances got a little rocky, so she's with me right now, and I'm like, girl, just stay here, wait till you can, get some more money, and then move. Like, don't try to force yourself and then be trying to struggle and this and that,
Right.
It's crazy because we had a parent teacher I feel like so strange with this, but we had a parent teacher conference for my oldest, like just to check in, make sure she's on a straight path. We're wanting, she wants to go to college, she wants to play basketball, she wants to do all these amazing things. But we as parents have to make sure she's doing what she's supposed to do, because she could tell me whatever she wanted to tell me. But so we schedule this meeting, we go in, and the teachers were surprised that we showed up. They said that they have so many parents that schedule these meetings and don't ever show up. And I was like, that's crazy. However, this one teacher that she was struggling in her class, like the one teacher she's struggling with, told her, you know what? You're amazing. I see so many great things of you. You are so lucky that you have these 2 parents that are sitting behind you, making sure that you're doing the right thing. We're talking to your teachers. There's barely any students here that have their teachers coming or their parents coming up here, checking on them, making sure they're on the right track. Take that and take full advantage of it. And I was just like, she was saying like all these positive things. And I was like, that's what my daughter needs to hear. You know what I'm saying? And if I get a little bit part of that, that makes me an even better parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never had that. My parents never showed up to a parent teacher anything. They never showed up to back to school night. They never, they never did any of that. And like in the meeting, we were like, maybe if we had a little bit of what you got, we might be in a different position. But I mean, it is what it is. We're here able to do that for our kids now. And that's the whole point. I told my husband, this is the whole point. This is us being parents. We're doing what our parents did not.
Right.
That's we're living the dream. What'd you say?
I just from my experience, because I'm not a mother, I want to know just from understanding women and you guys being unfiltered. I wanted to know, like, what's a dark experience in mothering, like that you've had that's like.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna have to go MIA. What do you mean by dark?
Many.
What do you mean by dark? Like,
Yeah, like what do you mean, like an experience we've had with our child that where we were coming out of it, or
that was a hard experience that you almost had a breakdown about? I had an experience.
Girl, go ahead.
I had an experience. My close the door, Jaden. Out.
Uh-oh.
You're like, go out there.
You know what's up when you gotta close the door.
Okay. I'm gonna get into it, but not do too much because she might watch this. But
right.
My daughter is a Instagram model. She's been on music videos. She's gorgeous, my daughter. And someone had released a video of her being intimate with someone, and everybody saw it. Like, when I say everybody, I mean it was, my mom was showing it to me. It was so like, I was trying to digest it. This was years ago, but I was trying to digest it and trying to make sure that she didn't become suicidal behind it.
Right.
And try to tell her, what the fuck was you thinking? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say that was the darkest experience for that. And then, I mean, my 12-year-old, nothing. And then my son, you know, they're trying to make our Black men extinct. So my son, because he's almost 18, they were trying to give my son time for self-defense. And that was the most scariest. A lot of my weight, I mean, I was losing weight already, but a lot of the, like, some more extra weight came off behind that. That literally just happened a couple months ago. And it kept getting closer and closer to him. I'm almost being 18. And when I tell you, I don't even know how I kept going. I know how I kept going because it was but God, but how I kept going to work. And I was having breakdowns at work. Like, I was coming here doing a podcast just kind of for therapy, but at work, I was having breakdowns thinking, oh my gosh, like my son's about to graduate. He's about to be 18. Like, this is the one fear. This is the fear. This is what I fear for my son, that it was actually happening, but God is good. So those were the two things that almost broke me. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say those are hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. You managed it. Good job.
Thank you. God is good, girl.
Yes.
I couldn't do it by myself.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
I mean, there were times my mom said, you have to go home. She's like, I know you don't plan on working like this. I'm like, but Mom, what if I have to get a lawyer? And if I go home, then that's hours on my check. She said, girl, you about having a whole breakdown. You need to take your butt home.
Right.
And I thank God for my mom during that, because her being there for me, like, really meant a lot to me.
That's awesome. I'm glad you had somebody that I didn't know what was going on until like the tail end of the situation. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I can't even, like, thank God. Like you said, this podcast kind of helped you get out of a low place because you had been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had no idea. That's how good she masked it to her friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, had no clue.
And see, I'm kind of like one of those people that, like, I don't like to be like a Debbie Downer. Like, someone could be having a good day and something exciting is happening to them. And I'm like, well, guess what happened to me? And this is what's going on. And then it brings your spirit down unless I really,
I won't talk about it. I won't talk about it either. I won't talk about it.
It's like the more you talk about it, the more you think about it, you know, and the more stressed out you get, you know.
Or I'll say this, my thing is, I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. Like, I'm cool. Like, even if I'm going through something, I'm like, oh, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
Not trying to be a bad friend. I'm just tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
No, I get it.
I'm a Cancer, so I go on my show.
Me, I would say, my kids are younger, you know. My oldest, I don't know if I really want to get into this on this podcast. I don't know if we have enough time.
I mean, I got into it, so.
So my oldest, we had to explain that her dad.
Do your thing.
Okay, so her dad is not her biological father, and we had to. Well, as my voice got high,
she sure did. Oh.
So we had to explain that to her, and I was like, you know, treading the waters or whatever. But she took it as best as she could for being 15. She was 15 at the time. She's 16 now. So I think she took it as best as she could, you know, and like, I think she, from that, dealing with her anger, the anger that she had behind it, that she didn't know was there. You know, I think that was like the darkest time for her. But she is saying, you know, we got her, I was like, I don't know, you know, we got her someone to talk to, and she came out of that. She like put all her focus in sports, and she was luckily able to turn it into something positive versus a negative, you know?
Right.
Blessed beyond words with my oldest. My middle, she had a like a self-harming situation, and we did get her therapy because I've never self-harmed as a child, and I don't know who or what they say self-harming. Well, my husband had talked to someone about it, and they were saying self-harm is something that you learn. It's not something that you do just one day. You like say, hey, this is something I want to do. It's something that you learn from somebody or saying something. And so I'm not sure, like she just was like, I'm fine. It was something I did and I'm okay to me, you know, but she did definitely, we had her go to talk to a therapist. We were lucky enough to get her someone to talk to right
That's
away.
awesome when you guys are on it like that. That's beautiful.
And the fact that I was really proud of
her getting her a therapist, because there's so many people that don't want to do things like that just because they don't want to feel like they're crazy, so they don't go to a therapist.
I was really proud of her for talking about it because she's not a talker. Like my middle is not, she doesn't express her feelings. And I think that's how she was more susceptible to self-harm, because she doesn't talk about anything. Like, unless you like, it's like literally pulling teeth for her to tell me if she's upset about something. And so like, I can tell as a parent, and I feel like at the time it happened, there was a lot going on in my family, like family dynamic. And so it was hard for all of us at that particular time it happened. But we just recognized, okay, you may not feel safe talking about it with me. You may not feel safe talking about it with your dad, but maybe there's another person you could talk to about it that is more versed and can help you work through it. And she told us, she was like super happy that she was able to talk about it and talk about how she was feeling. And so I asked her, I'm very like blunt with my kids, like all my kids, I'm very like straightforward. I can't tiptoe around stuff because that's just not my personality. So I mean, if I feel like she's down or like, I'm like, have you hurt yourself? And she's like, no, Mom. And I was like, I'm just asking because I really care about you. I really want to know. If we need to get you help. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it to me, sometimes I feel like I don't want to push her. I don't want to be the one to push her over the edge to hurt herself. In the same token, I have to ask, are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't ask, then I'm not going to know. But I can't be pushy with it because she will shut down. She'll be like, I'm fine. Straight face, cold face, nothing's wrong. And I know something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just her personality. And luckily, my youngest, I haven't had any like experiences thus far, you know, and I'll probably have to go through something in time. But as of right now, it's just the older two. And I feel like I have really good kids. I'm really blessed. The fact that kids aren't doing drugs, they're not running the streets, they're not trying to sneak out the house, they're not, you know, things that I remember back in the day with my friends. I'm really blessed. So those are
good.
Yeah.
Wow, this was good.
I know, a turn.
Yeah.
We went from Red Rihanna to Dark Days.
I thought that was really like great because men always look at ladies' night as a place for men that's watching to understand or see women in a different light. Like really see how like women feel, how they look at life, how to get a different perspective. Even if men are like, oh, she's capping, or oh, this, or whatever the case may be, you're still able to consume what women are thinking, what women are saying, and how they're feeling. You know what I mean? So, or what they're going through. You know, kind of like a place where women can kind of be free. And
we have all different experiences. I think in a lot of it has to do with the age of our kids too. Like Ruby's kids are older, Sabrina's kids are older, so we're all going through different steps of life. You know, we'll all have different experiences. You know,
Gabby, you got any kids?
Nope. That's why I said I'm gonna go MIA on this one really quick because I can't give an opinion in that that subject because I don't have kids. I have a lot of nephews, but
You can give an auntie opinion. That's almost like a mommy.
Have you seen any dark experience that maybe your brother, sister have gone through? I mean, you ain't got to tell their story. I'm not trying to like get into this, but
you know what? You know how we were talking about the whole school situation with the principal?
Yeah.
We were having issues with the principal because just like every kid wants to be able to give their own opinion about certain situations, my nephew wasn't comfortable with the whole some kids in his class being homosexuals, and he voiced his opinion about that. And being the fact that the principal is a lesbian, she got offended by that. So they noticed that she was like nitpicking at my nephew when anything would happen. It was like, oh, it's his fault. It's his fault. And it's like, no, you have to listen to both sides to really see what's going on instead of just, nitpicking because this happened previous.
Yeah.
But no, thank God I really haven't had to deal with anything too major with my nephews. They're all still small. The oldest one is 13, so
yeah,
it's just one of those things that we're gonna go through stuff eventually, but God willing, not too hard.
Right, but that principal still shouldn't retaliate it against the child.
Yeah.
I think it's adults should never react to a child as if they would react to an adult.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. Now, some kids that are older may have a different response from me, but not young kids. Young kids, if they don't feel comfortable with it, they should be comfortable enough to say it. If they're, because some kids won't say nothing and they'll just be like uncomfortable. But if they're uncomfortable and they can say it, then I think they have every right to say they're uncomfortable. And
yeah, because that's what I told my sister. I'm like, dude, then what's the whole fact of having freedom of speech if he can't give his opinion? Okay, absolutely. It's gay bashing, but you guys aren't mad when they bash on straight people. Like make it make sense, bro. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
Right. Well, he should have an opinion. I mean, if he's not comfortable, he's not comfortable. It doesn't matter what scenario or what situation. If a kid is uncomfortable, it should be taken apart and be like, okay, he's uncomfortable. Us as adults should look at the situation and see how we can make him comfortable because he's a child. Period.
Okay, I was waiting for y'all to bring us a dude in.
Right, but then also make sure that he also knows that even if he's uncomfortable, don't be disrespectful about being uncomfortable as well.
Yeah, so, he's been taught that, so he is aware of that. He just does now at this point is like he doesn't even want to give his opinion at certain things because now he's gonna feel like he's being attacked if he says anything.
I maybe caught this on a wrong end of the so it's the principal?
The principal.
It's the principal, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the principal is gay, but he made a comment, I guess, about a little boy that was doing like a lot of inappropriate things. Mm-hmm. And you know how back in the day we'd be like, oh, that's gay. Okay. And it wasn't as offensive as it is now.
Correct.
They took it to like a whole different level.
But the principal is gay.
Yes.
How the fuck that makes sense? Like I'm not saying like I'm not like how could a principal like he's gay and he got
No. He's not gay. The principal is gay. So he made a comment against someone that was gay.
Oh.
So the principal took more heed to it because the principal's gay. Had the principal not been gay, it probably wouldn't have been a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And the principal retaliated by nitpicking at him after the fact.
Which is
and this
stupid.
is a student? This is a
student? It was previous. He was a previous student.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn. That's scary, man. Do y'all understand how scary that is? Like, Like
That's
that's
crazy.
scary when the principal can come down to a level of suspending a kid, taunting a kid. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's really childish. I don't think people really I there's a video I saw. Man, there's a video I saw where a chick was talking about trans and the trans world. She was like, "Look, I am a woman. Don't call me sis. You can't tell me how to like woo woo woo. Like I am a woman. You're not me in the sense like stay in your lane. Like, and I thought that video was so impactful because it's like people don't know how to stay in their fucking lane. Like that's like when you get to
I
that's so
feel
foul. That's so
that's
mean.
a whole nother podcast. You know what I
Yeah.
just remembered? We needed
Yeah.
to discuss Gabby's question. So Gabby had asked us about the Chris Brown Rihanna situation, and she also asked us about the Blueface Christian. Is it Christian Rock? I don't know how to say her name. She asked us about that as well. Is everybody here? Is
Absolutely.
everybody present? No, I'm just kidding.
She asked earlier, right? She typed it in about Rihanna and
Yeah,
Chris
she typed
Brown.
it in, and we said we were gonna address it.
I'm still here, girl.
You're still here, girl. Okay. So, what did you mean by the Chris Brown Rihanna? Like, what exactly did you
So
mean?
you know how they still keep bashing him over something that he did when he was 17? Like the fact that he beat up on Rihanna, you know, I completely agree. Yes, he shouldn't have done it in the whole situation. But it's like they canceled him so much, and they keep like giving
He's
this
not
space
canceled.
to
Chris
Blueface.
Brown is not canceled. Chris Brown was canceled.
Yeah, no.
10 years
But I mean, like how bad that they did it, him compared to how they're treating the whole Blueface and
Oh, I got
Christine
you.
situation.
I see what you mean. Okay, I get it. So, like, how today in today's world, Christian Rock and Blueface beat up on each other, and everybody is like wanting to see what's next. Versus Chris Brown was like this horrendous person for beating up. Now, keep in mind, he was not okay for beating up Rihanna in any way, shape, or form.
Definitely not.
Whatever transpired between the two of them did not need to end up where it was. And I don't agree, me personally, don't agree with what the fuck Blueface and his girlfriend are doing.
Right.
Because they're only leading younger people to think it's okay to beat up on each other, and it's okay because it's really
right.
It's not in any way, shape, or form okay to hit each other. Not even just her. It's not okay for a woman to hit a man, and it's not okay for a man to hit a woman. Period. Because guess
It
what?
wasn't okay then, and it's not okay now.
It's not. But I don't know why. I don't know why people are not addressing that in a more serious manner. They're like laughing it off, and I don't think that's okay.
I think it's horrible.
It is.
But you know, that's why we have to stay diligent as parents and make sure we
Yes.
educate our children and make sure they know what it is and what it ain't. And most of that stuff, first of all, is fake. Second of all, they only gonna tell you what they want you to know. And third of all, like, no, you always follow your own mind. Don't follow nobody. Be a leader, not a follower.
Hello.
And Walt says she's beating up on him. I don't disagree because
I've always said if you put hands on it, beat a female or beat a male, don't be mad if they swing back. That's one thing that I've always said. But I think it's so ignorant how they're praising them for doing dumb things like that. And I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think they should get as much clout because it's clout is what they're getting from beating up on each other, and I don't think that's okay. For them being in a toxic relationship, it's like, what are you presenting to the world? You know
And
what
did
I'm
you
saying?
see?
Like,
Did you see her
not
before she
everybody is
met
in a
him?
toxic relationship. Huh?
I'm sorry. And did you see her before she met him? She was doing track. She had all these good things going. She, you know, what I mean, she's still beautiful, but she was like doing more positive things with herself. She doesn't even look like the same person.
This is the thing, is that someone that's been in an abusive like this is not a level of abuse. She's been in abusive relationships her whole life. You know what I'm saying? This is not something new to her. This is something she's already been through. That's why she's accepting it. Because if she knew it wasn't correct, she wouldn't stay. For the glitz and glamour, it's not worth it. Getting beat up is not worth it. You feel me? Like, it's something more than what's happening than what we're seeing.
Right.
Yeah, because even the way that her father approached their whole situation with them beating up on each other,
It
I
was
was like, dude,
disgusting.
really?
It was disgusting. Like, how is that okay? How is any of that okay? Like, she's used to this. And she said it in like a couple interviews I did see of her. She's like, my mom would get beat from her boyfriends. My dad would take my mom and beat her in the woods. Like, this is what she's seen growing up. So someone seeing this thinks it's normal. It's not her. It's not necessarily her fault, but it's her fault because she's an adult. She should take accountability of what's going on. And she's in front of the world. She has a manager. She has fucking all these people that could tell her, this is not okay. This is not right. You need to get help. She has all these people, yet she's not.
But those people don't care about her. As long as she's making money for them, they don't care about them.
But see, that's the stuff too I was talking about when I said that trauma. Like I don't like the fact that I call it, if somebody is being handsy, that I had to hit somebody, but it seemed normal to me because my mother's boyfriend, my mother was always getting beat up or all this other stuff, so it seemed normal to me, but I chose not for it to be normal for me. So unfortunately, it was easy for me to lay hands on somebody real quick because you ain't getting me.
Right. I think she could take her platform and make it so much better than what she's
Yes.
in the world. Like, I think she could turn this totally into a positive thing. Like, no, you're not supposed to be hit. No, you're not supposed to put your hands on nobody. But she's not. She's paid to be this party person that is toxic. That's what she's paid to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, it may change. She's supposedly pregnant. So I'm hoping it does change for the better because what they're presenting to younger kids is not okay. It's not okay.
Not at all.
It's not okay to be hit. It's not okay to hit anybody. And it's really sad. It makes me sad. Like when they're fucking, like she put glass in this motherfucker. Said like, I don't know him from a can of paint, but to put shards of glass from fucking hitting a bottle over someone's head, like, and then be like, oh baby, let me get the glass out. Like, girl, you need to go to jail for that shit. Like that's not normal. Like, I'm sorry you grew up in that situation, but it's not okay. Chris Brown did his time. He did, he did his time. He fucking served whatever he had to serve. You hear a fucking story about Chris Brown beating up anybody since Rihanna? Nope.
Nope.
I ain't heard it. Oh no, I do. I take it back. I heard he choked somebody, but I don't know if he really did.
So what I read on that one that you're mentioning, it was a girl trying to get money off of him because she knew that he would settle out of court, so it wouldn't come up. So it was just someone trying to get some money off of him too.
That's horrible.
Yeah, she probably antagonized the situation. It's so sad you can't trust people. It was like, what's your real true intention?
I was seeing something that they were talking about Messi, the soccer player, how he takes pictures. The soccer player, the one from Argentina, he literally does not put his hands nowhere near any female when he's taking pictures with a fan because he doesn't want them to try to do like a friendly picture that looks out of context and then trying to get money off of him because of that.
Get out of here.
So he literally puts his hands in his pockets or puts his hands where you could see his hands so he doesn't get in trouble.
That's crazy that the society we live in is causing people to have to put their hands in their pants so that nothing goes awry. Nothing goes sideways. That's crazy. That's insane. It's sad. It's the sad that some parts of the world we live in are sad. Other parts are cool. Like, I appreciate the fact that Chris Brown did his time. He served whatever he had to do. He fucked up. He told the world he fucked up. He made a mistake. His mistake didn't define him. Did he fuck up along the way? Sure. He's in the music industry. He would have fucked up anyway. He has everything at his fingertips. You feel me? Like it's not something that
not only that, but it was a 17-year-old kid that was getting money up the behind. That they have this mentality like, oh, I could do what I want. I have money now.
Right.
And Rihanna never denied the fact that she clocked him. They got into a fight, And just like you said, if you hit me, then you give me permission to forget who you are, and you're getting clocked back.
Right.
And he didn't expect to get that clock. He didn't expect to get doinked back.
It sucks that it had to happen in front of the world.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like his standpoint, because Chris Brown was at the top of his game at that time. And Rihanna was too. Rihanna was up there. And for that whole bad publicity, because it was both of them. It wasn't just him. As much as we take Chris Brown as a fault in everything, it was her too. It wasn't just him.
They had a fight.
It was all negative. It wasn't like, she was the fucking, like, I don't know. It was all just bad publicity for everybody. And there was a sad situation that happened,
And they were kids on drinking, smoking, getting
and
into a fight.
They're in the limelight, like make mistakes. Blueface and are older. Like, don't get me wrong, they're not 17. They're not new to the. That's why I said she's been obviously in these types of situations, because you don't just wake up one day and are in a toxic relationship where you're beating each other up like that. You see that shit from growing up.
Yeah, that's horrible.
But she has so many people around her that can say, this is not okay. You guys need to get help. Like, they don't want help because they're making money off of it. That's the fucked up part of the whole thing.
Right. And it's probably, what's even more sad, and it's probably in the contract.
That's crazy.
More than likely.
That is so crazy.
And sad.
But I so appreciate everybody for coming to Ladies Night. I know Sabrina said she was having trouble hearing. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Like, share, subscribe. Tune in to the Gas Mask Tribe. Tune in every night. We thank you, Gabby, once again for becoming a member tonight. We just appreciate y'all. We love y'all. I love talking that shit with y'all. Here is our schedule, Biz Entertainment Network. Let's get it. Let's just have fun every night of the week. Y'all tune in next Saturday. We will be talking that shit. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Mwah. I'll see y'all later.
Good night.